Zhejiang offers an excellent window into China's economic and social development. As spring comes, Moganshan town is welcoming a new season of outdoor sports. I was there to take part in a mountain race in 2023 and I enjoyed it. Multiple races attract thousands of competitors who are introduced to the local landscape and businesses. Moganshan is a township lying at the foot of the Moganshan mountain. It has advantages in its proximity to the prosperous center of Hangzhou and the fact that it has a long history as a tourist resort. What Moganshan most put me in mind of as I traveled through its streets was an Alpine village in the summer.
I hear this actually quite often, that when we have customers, they say, oh, this is first, the castle here is very much like in Europe, yeah, so it's a very European style. As I mentioned, a lot of guests, when they come to us, they say, oh, wow, you know, they didn't expect something like this to be in China. They feel like, wow, this is more like, a little bit like Switzerland, you know, as an example. So yeah, so it's definitely, maybe that's another reason why I feel home here.
Marco graduated with a degree in hotel management from the Berlin School of Hotel Studies in Germany in 1994. Since then, he has spent almost 30 years in hotel management across the world. The time he has spent as general manager with Naked Retreats is the longest he has stayed in one post in his entire career.
Well, I've been now here 11 years. I'm very passionate about the job I'm doing, and there's a lot of great things I could do and accomplish, and that's why I continue to stay here. So because there were continuously new work and new challenges coming up, but also the surrounding, being in nature, and the landscape attracted me and it felt me very comfortable. So, and then it makes me feel good, yeah, to be here.
Naked Stables was opened in 2011 by a visionary entrepreneur, Grant Horsfield, who later discovered some ruins on the top of the mountain and rebuilt it into the Naked Castle. At the time, the surrounding villages in the area were just that, simple rural, and the local roads in the villages were still sand tracks.
And I still remember when I came, the villages, they were like really the traditional villages, and the roads were kind of sandy. And I was able to witness over the time how the infrastructure improved. You know, suddenly from the local government, they started to build new roads or make them beautify the area, you know, so started to build running tracks or bicycle tracks and made it somehow nice.
The new modernization of Moganshan is part of Zhejiang province's development strategies since the turn of the century. Over this period, the number of visitors from other areas of China has grown steadily. Naked Stables and Naked Castle attract visitors who will come back to enjoy the local facilities.
I've seen actually changes in the I would say like in the behavior or in the preferences. In the beginning, you know, when we had guests, they were coming and they were just sitting, taking pictures. But now in recent years, I feel like that the customers are also more eager to be outdoor and to be active, you know, so they go for many more like for hiking now and doing outdoor activities.
The concept is that city people living under higher pressure in a less attractive and more competitive environment will be encouraged to quit the urban bustle in pursuit of rural tranquility. In the meanwhile, communities like Moganshan are looking to attract younger people from a new generation who possess new technical and managerial skills. Their ideas and initiatives can drive a whole area upwards. Shenbin is a good example of this.
我大学毕业之后去了广州待了3年，有多方面的因素选择回到了德清，回到莫干山。其中很大的一部分因素就是莫干山对于青年入乡这个课题它是非常友好的。从政府层面，它会有非常多的相应的政策给到青年来到乡村创业。
In 2020, he signed contracts for 2 properties with local farmers and decided to open a cafe. This cafe in rural village in China would not be at all out of place in the center of any of the world's great capitals.
民宿的快速发展，更多的新的业态都会起来，包括一些手作的馆，各种各样的新业态都会来到这个乡村，来到这个莫干山。这个是这2年我觉得特别明显的一点，他们可以通过这些新的业态能够很好的生活，能够盈利，这个是我觉得很重要的一点，能够有钱赚，才能够让他们留得住乡村。
Already, Shen's business has 85 employees, and he's looking at opportunities for further expansion.
我觉得未来的乡村一定是好的，像莫干山这样的乡村。莫干山其实作为一个从民国时候开始有这个商业行为的一个乡村，这个是在中国的乡村里面是非常难得的。莫干山最珍贵的其实就是莫干山的原住民，它是有生命力的。这些原住民很好的传承跟保留了莫干山的一些非遗的技巧。那这样的一些传承呢，它可能村民自己没有意识到，他只是觉得我不过是在洗衣做饭。那这些，我觉得对于游客来讲，是一幅幅比较具象的一个生活美学的画面。
Moganshan is a perfect demonstration of how well China in general and Zhejiang in particular have done over the last 20 years in creating prosperous communities in rural areas. It has exploited its advantages to the full and now serves as a model for what can be achieved in China and for what other communities can hope to achieve, as long as they continue to follow the path of modernization and rural revitalization.
大家都在提乡村振兴，到底是我们振兴了乡村，还是乡村振兴了我们？我更多的体会是后者，就是我们是被乡村看到。